It's 34 years now since a young woman called Diana Spencer married her prince. It was a day of memorable images, of a young couple emerging as man and wife from St. Paul's Cathedral, of the carriage ride through the streets of central London packed with thousands of well-wishers. And at Buckingham Palace, another striking image, bride and groom in one of the official wedding photographs, showing off the splendour of Diana's wedding dress. But what we've never seen before are these images, informal photographs taken inside the palace as Diana and the others who'd played a central role that day relaxed after the service. One person who was there was Diana's dress designer, Elizabeth Emmanuel, the woman on the right in this photograph arranging Diana's train.
It was such a wonderful day. Those photographs, I think it comes across how happy and optimistic and relaxed everybody was. The informality of the event. It was just a lovely family wedding, just on a bigger scale than most. Diana got on so well with the bridesmaids, you know, they loved her so much. And she would bring them into the studio for fittings. And I remember once she came in and they were wearing roller skates. They'd just been to the park, so if you can imagine, they had their dresses fitted whilst they were wearing skates. She had that rapport with the bridesmaids and they absolutely loved her. And I think that comes across so well in these photographs.
There was one more public appearance that day when Charles brought his bride onto the palace balcony for the first time. And here, a view of that moment captured from the room in which Elizabeth Emmanuel was also watching.
I remember her moving off towards there and hearing the thunder of the crowds, you know, cheering and just, they were so happy and so excited. It was wonderful, and to be knowing we were part of that historical moment, the happiness and the fun, and it was so wonderful on one end, and then the tragedy afterwards made it into a very poignant story. It's always going to be with me because that day was the happy times. You know, that was the best day.
Nicholas Witchell, BBC News.